Today we're going green for Halloween. Hi everyone, welcome to Antonette's Vignettes, a monthly open collaboration that I host every month with a new co-host. And this month my co-host is my sweet friend Melanie Thompson, who loves decorating for Halloween. She did mention it throughout this past year in the odd video that she goes all out for her Halloween decorating, and I thought, well, she's the perfect person to co-host this particular Antonette's Vignettes, and I wasn't wrong. If you have been following her and have been watching her, she already probably has about a dozen videos out where she has decorated her home for Halloween. She has spookified it and decorated in sort of this creepy Halloween vibe. At the same time, it's so beautiful. You must go over and watch her if you do not follow her already. Of course, I will link her channel in my description box. I'm also going to link her Halloween playlist, and I hope that if you enjoy Halloween decorating, that you will watch that playlist. I too have started my Halloween series. I've done a handful of videos so far, and this being probably the fourth video in the series. And I'm going to show you how I decorate my coffee table in a green Halloween theme. And it's based on and inspired by a childhood favorite of mine. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so to start off this vignette slash display, I have put down this black tablecloth on my coffee table. It's a full-size tablecloth for a kitchen or dining room table, and I have folded it over so that it fits nicely on this table. I've ironed it out and it's all ready to go. And so what I pulled out from my collection of doilies. I do have doilies. Many of them have been given to me by my mother. They've been sort of passed down, and I like them. I never used to like doilies. I love them now, and when I use them, I call it my granny chic look. I love that term. I think it's fantastic. And so we're going to start our granny chic green Halloween with this beautiful little doily here, or this runner, that is nicely crocheted, and it's oval, so it goes beautifully with our oval table here. I'll just lay that down, and that looks great so far. And then I mentioned that this is based on a childhood favorite of mine, and that is The Wizard of Oz. That movie just was my absolute favorite as a child, and because of the costumes and the fantasy of it all, it really is so appropriate for Halloween, I think. And when the movie, or the musical, Wicked came out, sort of based on The Wizard of Oz, or was a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, I went to that show and I loved it. Let me repeat that. I loved it. The ending was so fantastic. If you've seen it and you loved it as much as me, please let me know. I picked up a program book when I went to the show, and I keep it so well kept. I store it in plastic. It still has gotten a bit ragged at the edges here, but this is just such a beautiful program book. I have many program books from a lot of musicals I've gone to see. This one is by far the most beautiful. I hope you can see that without too much of a glare, but the pictures and illustrations and everything are just incredible. I love this book. So it is the basis of this vignette here. So what I'm going to do is simply take this little plate stand that you've probably seen me use before. I will place it to one side and then simply place my book in that stand, and I will make sure that it sits nice and straight afterward, and that's the start. And then the next piece I'm using is this really great Harlequin patterned plate that I have. You can see it's got green in it and it's got black. This is actually a Mardi Gras piece, and a lot of you know that I mentioned that I'm bringing in a lot of Mardi Gras pieces into my Halloween theme this year because it seems to be so fitting with what I'm doing. So this is absolutely perfect for our look, and I'll just simply place that there, like so. Okay, and then on the other side here, I've got this really beautiful black riser here, this tray on a stand. I purchased this at Michael's last year, and I'm going to put that there. And then to continue on, or in keeping with our granny chic look, I have this lovely shawl that is this sort of cream colored lace with these great tassels. And what I'm going to do is simply drape it over like so. And I hope that that shows nicely. And I'll just put that there, making sure that the black still shows. We want the black of the tray to come through. Then I'm going to put a glass underneath the lace to act as a riser for our next piece. And our next piece, if I can find it here, I couldn't believe when I walked into Marshall's last week and I found a Ray Dunn green pumpkin that says Wicked. Well, how perfect is that? Because this display is based on the musical Wicked. So I just thought, yes, please. This is $19.99, not too expensive. So I will place that there and hope that that works. I have these little green and black sparkly pumpkins, very inexpensive. They're styrofoam. I purchased these at Walmart along with a lot of other pumpkins that are quite similar. And I'm just going to place them here like so. And then last year at Dollarama, I purchased this really cute, I guess I'm calling it a nutcracker. It's a green witch nutcracker. She reminds me so much of the bad witch in The Wizard of Oz. Oh my goodness, the Wicked Witch, sorry. I just couldn't believe it. This is such a fantastic little piece, and it goes really, really cute with our vignette. So I'll place that there. And I hope that that will stay. And I think I am going to, of course, look at this after and make sure that it's all even and sort of sitting properly. Now this itself can be considered a vignette and is perfect. So for those who have wanted to or thought of participating in Antonette's vignettes and you think, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure, it really doesn't take a lot. Minimum 3 pieces, at least one that is in keeping with the theme, and you're good to go. So I like to sometimes go a little over the top, so I'm going to do a vignette on the entire tabletop. Okay, so I have this fantastic black candle holder that I'm going to use, and I'm going to place it over here to one side. And I'm going to place on top of that this green candle that I have, which I think is really beautiful. If we were to turn it around, it has this monstera leaf on it, which is very tropical. So who is going to know? Because when we have it turned around, it's sort of going to be covered by this book a bit. And so this is our little secret just between you and me. No one has to know it's tropical. I think the color is perfect. So I'm just going to place that there, and hopefully that looks nice. Now, my co-host and friend Melanie Thompson commented on last month's Antonette's Vignettes video that she has the same candy dish as I do. And I thought, candy dish, what candy dish did I use? Because I did 4 vignettes for fall, and I thought, oh, I think she's talking about this one. So I have this green covered candy dish. Melanie, let me know if this is the one you were talking about. I had not originally intended to use this in this vignette, but if my co-host has the same one, I'm going to use it. I think that's perfect. So I'm actually going to take the lid off. I'm going to place this in front there, and then I'm going to put the lid on the tabletop to the bottom of it. Also, in keeping with Melanie and her style, and in honor of her, I am going to use 2 rats in my display. I hate rats. I don't even like touching these, but Melanie, I'm doing this for you. I hope you appreciate it. So actually, it's not so bad. They're fake, of course. So I'm going to place one down here, sort of at the lid, and then one I'm going to try to place on top. And hopefully this looks like our rats are trying to get to the candy in the candy dish, the little buggers, but I think that looks really cute, and it brings in that sort of spooky, eerie, sort of creepy vibe, which Melanie does so well for Halloween. And then I'm going to finish off this whole look with this last piece. This is a piece that I purchased from Party Light many years ago. There's a shorter one as well. Normally these pieces are in my dining room that I keep in the dining room sort of year round. And I thought this would be absolutely perfect at the back here, just kind of to fill in this space. And it's black, and I think it's really, really beautiful. It has a little votive holder in it. And so when I go to sort of light everything up at nighttime for Halloween night, I have this piece here which will have the candle in it and add to the glow of Halloween. And so this is my green for Halloween vignette. Let me give you a closer look in just a minute, but I want to say, of course, thank you again, Melanie. I'm so happy that not only that you co-hosted with me, but that you are in my life and that I know you. I think you are a sweet, wonderful, kind person, and I feel honored to know you. You are just so beautiful, and I really encourage everyone to watch Melanie's Halloween playlist because it is awesome. Thank you to everyone who participated in Antonette's Vignettes this month. For those that do not decorate for Halloween, I have invited YouTubers to do a green for fall vignette. So we may see some of that in the playlist. And to everyone who is here watching, thank you so much. You guys are very special. You are all very important to we YouTubers. Those of you that are not necessarily YouTube content creators, but you watch us, you support us, you are all so special. Thank you so much. Keep an eye out on my community tab for next month's Antonette's Vignettes theme, and for my co-host. She is a darling, so I'm very happy to have her on board. Now let's get a close look.